This is exercise 67. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you play an extra bass note on the open A string with your thumb. Play slow at first and concentrate on good damping. In the key of A minor, we can use open strings to add to the groove, and we can even create chord progressions with these open strings. Add one finger to the 3rd fret of the 6th string and pluck the open 3rd and 4th string, and you're playing a G5 chord. That chord is part of the key of A minor. Listen to Dani Mae's first dance, exercise 68. 1, 2, 3, 4. By simply lifting up your fingers from the fretboard right after beat 3 and playing the bass note G on the 3rd fret 6th string, you've created a G5 chord. Keep beat 4 open for now and let the 2 open strings ring through. If you add another slap on beat 4, you'll have the basic groove for Dani Mae's first dance in exercise 69. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not hard to make the open strings sound when you play a palm slap on beat 4, which is great because we're now playing a full G5 chord with that slap. Remember to play these slaps slightly angled with your picking fingers slapping downward and a bit into the strings. It's like hitting them and also using them as a breaking barrier. Don't slap horizontally into the strings. You'll get a better sound slapping at an angle. We can get the same type of groove going on a D5 chord, which is also a part of the A minor key. Listen to Dani Mae's first dance, exercise 70. 1, 2, 3, 4. You use a hammer-on the 3rd string 2nd fret with your index finger. The 2nd string 3rd fret is played with your middle finger. The plucking is done with the bass note D being played with your thumb on the open 4th string. And you continue the groove moving back to the A5 chord like this. Exercise 71. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right after you've played the palm slap on beat 3, you remove your fingers from the fretboard and play the open 3rd and 4th string. Sorry. That's the one. And this one suggests a G chord. You then play the bass note A on the open 5th string. And you quickly place your middle and ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd and 4th string forming an A5 chord. Slap that A5 chord downward in an angle, going into the strings to get a good chord sound. The whole groove for the first 2 bars of Dani Mae's first dance has now become this: exercise 72. 1, 2, 3, 4. Note that in this song, the slaps you play are not only percussive, you can also make the chords sound out. Aiming your fingers at the right strings is the key here. If you can, dampen the strings you don't need, and the slaps are all played with palm and fingers. So hear the thump here. Depending on how long you leave your fingers on the fretboard, the slap will sound percussive, or the chord will sound out. You can even mix the two up by playing an open sounding slap on beat 2 and a percussive short slap on beat 3. And all kinds of variations on that. It's a neat groove based on only 3 chords, with slapping and hammering on. Experiment with this groove and come up with your own, using these principles. We'll walk through the chords of Dani Mae's first dance in the next section and start adding some effects.